The moment in your life when it's time to awaken. You stumbled upon the cottage, no mistaken. Divinely orchestrated. Meet Auntie Karen, who knows where you've been searching for that clarity in this moment in life. When you're feeling so alone, Karen's Cottage is here to be a second home. We all have a common bond. Auntie Karen, the responsibility she's been given, that's what comes with psychic ability. You have to deliver in truth and humility. She's tapped into the divine. She knows that every person is here by universal design. When you hear that southern accent as she says, come on in, she's ready to begin. The duality of the Gemini personality is absolutely a reality. Don't let the sparkle in her eyes be misleading, that she will spring into action. If you want a reaction, not even a fraction of what she's got to unleash, suggest you respect with the rest. This is her space. Don't forget about her twin who's not afraid to catch a case. If you get in her face, this is the cottage, come on in. Now your journey can begin here at the cottage, come on in. Welcome to the cottage, welcome to the cottage. Come.
Hey y'all, hello. Yeah, hey Emma, how you doing? I did have a nice nap. That's so funny. People know already. I know, right? Green-eyed devil. I had to end up. I don't know if you looked, if you could tell, they were yapping back and forth, and it wasn't even English, and I didn't know what they were saying. But at any rate, I just timed them out for 24 hours, whatever. Michelle, how you doing? Good to see you guys. What's up? What's up? Let me put the order up on the screen. There we go. I know, right? Green-eyed devil. I know. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Yes, I had a nice nap. Y'all know me too well. I know, right, Michelle? It was funny. Hey, Michelle R., what's up? We got both of you Michelles on the list. We got Michelle with one L and Michelle with two L's. So, and then we got M and Emma, which I know M is RK. But anyway, all right. All right. Cheech, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you, love bug. You took a nap? Some days are for naps, right? Let's do the let's do the sound bowl. Let's get some good juju going. Hold on. All right. Yes. Hey, Aqua Bubbles Nell, what's up? We are definitely still taking reads. If you want to, you can definitely book one. Naps are for days that end with Y. I fully agree. Hey, little bit. How you doing? All right. Let's hey Brenda, how you doing? All right, let's get started. Let's get started. Let me get everybody rolling. Let me get the questions up. Lisa Duck, what you doing? Hey, beautiful. Let me make sure I got everybody. Yes, okay, good. All right. Unless, let's see here. Okay, all right. All right. Hey, Tim, how are you? Big pimping, I know. We give Lisa a hard time, right? All right. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to get this party started? I don't know if RK's here or not. Sometimes RK catches me after the fact. That's M, by the way. Hey, Aries Queen, how you doing? You can get on the list a little bit. It is easy to do. The information on how to get on the list is at the top of this chat. You can either book through my website or through Cash App, whichever you want. Oh, I think that was Nell that just booked. Somebody just booked. Let me see. Well, That's weird. Hang on a minute. That was you? Okay. All right. I got you on the list. I got you. So you'll be after Emma. I'll put you on I got you on the list. Thank you a little bit. All right, let me do that. All right, here we go. Yes, the new edition. I love that, Lisa. It's a little Libra sun too that you have as your new grand niece, I think it was, Lisa. A little Libra sun. And you said Libra stellium. Yeah, because there's a lot in Libra right now. That's so sweet. I know. Little Libra baby. Aww. All right, let's get started. Let's get started on the reading. Let me pull M's question up. And let me timestamp for M. All right, here we go. All right, so M is a Virgo, and she asks if there are any love opportunities or a significant person coming my way. All right, let's see what we got. There's Kate. How you doing, sweetie? All right, let's see what's up with love for our friend, our RK. What do you see coming toward RK in romance? What do you see coming toward M in romance? RK, M. The Virgo, please. What do you see coming toward RK in romance? What do you see coming toward M, the Virgo, in romance? M, the Virgo. What do you see coming toward M, the Virgo, in romance? Why'd that flip around? Okay, whatever. M, the Virgo, in love. What do you see coming toward M, the Virgo, in romance? What do you see coming toward M, the Virgo, in romance? So we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is the card of walking away. So I don't see anything right now, RK. It looks as though you're kind of, I don't know what that is. Hey, Mystic Moon. I want to see what this is about. I want to see what this is about. There is something to suggest an imbalance within you that might need to be looked at. There may be a blockage. Let's see if there's a blockage. Let's see if there's a blockage. Let's see if there's a blockage. Is there a blockage? What is going on here? What's going on here? King of Pentacles in the reverse, Seven of Swords. Okay. I think there are some things that you are, yeah, all right. So there's some issues, there's some wounds within that yourself that is creating a bit of an imbalance, okay? And those have got to be looked at. I think what my cards are literally suggesting with the Nine of Swords in reverse and this other stuff is that perhaps you are trying to bypass the healing that you need to do. And what's going to happen if you try to go out, because we've talked to you a lot, RK, about shadow work, right? And if you try to go out and find a connection when energetically you are vibrating in the way that you are, where you've got these wounds, these unhealed wounds, okay, you're going to connect with someone and it may be one-sided, with the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse. It may be unstable with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. They may not be honest with you, the Seven of Swords, right? And ultimately, you or them one would walk away. That's why the Eight of Cups is here. And so I think that love can definitely be here, okay? But this stuff has got to be addressed. You can go out and you can get involved with somebody. Okay, you can definitely do that, but the type of relationship you're going to subconsciously choose for yourself is going to mirror back to you these issues within your shadow self that are yet to be addressed. Okay, and so that is ultimately the issue here. There's some work that needs to be done. There's some major healing. This is literally the card about healing. All right. And moving, releasing the past and transforming. The Death card is all about shadow work. All right. And transmuting those wounds and doing the issue here. So that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I've got. So I kind of think that, you could find a person, but I don't think it's the person that is going to be healthy for you. All right. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. So I hope that helps. I hope that gave you some, so that's what we got. If she's got, hey, Mystic Moon, by the way, thank you for the 5. Hey, Lisa, if she's got Pluto rising, is Pluto still in, I think Pluto's in Aquarius, so she might be in Aquarius rising, Lisa. FYI. You'll have to let me know if that makes sense. All right. What's her moon going to be? Lisa, what's her moon sign? The new baby girl. She might be a Libra moon. Because I think the moon was in Libra. It could be Scorpio. She's a Scorpio moon, or is she a Libra moon? She's going to be one or the other, probably. I'm betting she's a Libra moon. Anyway. All right. Excuse me. I got to sneeze. The chart says Capricorn rising, Libra moon. Oh, okay. All right. You're not sure about the time. Oh, wow. If it's a full moon, it would be a full moon in Aries, Tim. She's a Libra moon. How sweet. Mercury, Mars. I did see that, Tim. That Mercury, Mars conjunction, Tim, is literally opposing my Mercury, Mars conjunction. I have a Mercury Mars conjunction. Actually, it's Mercury Mars Jupiter 3-way conjunction in my chart, and that's opposing mine. So it's like, But that conjunction is going to be for a while, that Mercury-Mars conjunction. Probably, green-eyed devil, probably. All right, let's read for Michelle. Michelle with 1L. This is 1L, Michelle. Arshawn, I saw yours. You just came through. I'll update the list in a minute. All right, Michelle, let me get your timestamp. All right, Michelle says, whatever comes out. Okay, Michelle. Michelle with 1L, remind me of your zodiac sign again, Michelle with 1L, if you're here. You're Sag. Okay. All right, here we go. What does Michelle, the Sagittarius, need to know? Oh, okay. What does Michelle, the Sagittarius sun, Libra rising, Scorpio moon need to know? What does Michelle, the Sagittarius, need to know? What message for Michelle, the Sagittarius, do you have? What can you tell me for Michelle, the Sagittarius, Libra rising, Scorpio moon? What can you tell me? Okay, 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and the reverse, King of Swords. Give me more on the 9 of Pentacles. I like that. The 9 of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards. It is an independence. It's a good card for money. It's also, it can mean being single. There's somebody here. You may be making a head over heart around a connection or around someone with the King of Swords coming up in the upright, the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Let's see. You're turning your back on someone. Oh my God. What's crazy is this is actually going to lead you to happiness. This is going to actually lead you to happiness. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what I'm getting. I think you're walking away from somebody. Absolutely, Michelle. If that makes sense, you're releasing someone. I also see you doing a lot of healing, but I also see you getting very stable financially and just being really happy single. Why is the Sun card here, though? I see you doing some healing, but why is the Sun card here? Who or what? What is that? Tell me about the Sun card. Let's just isolate that. I want to clarify that. Tell me about the Sun card, please, for Michelle. Tell me about the Sun card, please. Tell me about the Sun card, please, for Michelle, the Sagittarius. Tell me about the Sun card for Michelle, the Sagittarius. Tell me about the Sun card. Seven of Pentacles. I do see that. You're saying I'm exploring dating, but enjoying singleness. I do. I see you absolutely vibing. Like, I see you being alone here and the 9 of Pentacles here and loving it. I see you know this is actually an incredible energy here, Michelle, because you're like, yeah, I'll eventually be in a long-term relationship. I'm open to it for sure, but I'm not rushing it. I'm going to let it happen when it happens. I'm not really rushing it right now. I'm just got a whole ass vibe going. I just got a whole ass vibe going over here, right? Exactly. And the King of Swords here, I mean, I like it. You're getting smart, you're getting wise, you're getting stable. I'm loving it. You may also, I want to clarify a little deeper on that Sun card. Yeah, you're like this. I don't want to jump into something. I don't want to jump in. I don't want to jump into something too soon. I don't want to get committed. I don't want to find myself committed and then end up with something that doesn't last. That's what I'm seeing here. That's your thoughts. You want to make sure that that is, yeah, I honestly, I see you taking your sweet ass time on relationships. Look, a lot of self awareness, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. This is an incredible card. This is like a rite of passage, Michelle. Rite of passage. The cards suggest that when you do take that leap of faith, you'll be ready. You'll be ready. You'll know and you'll be ready. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Michelle, let's talk about something else because I wondered if this was trying to tell me this, and it is. Your money looks like it's going to be getting better or improving. Increase in money. Increase in money. I wondered if that was another reason why I was seeing that Nine of Pentacles, and sure enough, it is. Okay, so I do see your money getting better. I also want to say this, Michelle, if you are considering a side hustle or if you are already self-employed, that is going to go well. I mean, I'm literally predicting growth in that area. Nonetheless, financial independence is what I am predicting, and it's getting better for you. But I kind of get you doing something on the side, or if you're thinking about doing something on the side, then it's go time. All right. It looks really good. Look at here. As I say it, there it is. There it is right there. So that's what I got. I thought that Nine of Pentacles was telling us more than just the single stuff. And it was. It was. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Hey, Francis. My last heartbreak was rough, so I'm wiser now. Yeah, that King of Swords, you came in as the King of Swords in the upright. The King of Swords is smart. They have a lot. Yeah, the King of Swords has a lot of wisdom and has the ability to make a head over heart if necessary. Since you're so busy, I did see you making money with that Eight of Pentacles and working hard. But I mean, it could just be that your money is getting better where you are. You know, let me see. What do we see for Michelle around career? What do we see for Michelle around career? Tell me about her career. What do we see for Michelle? What do we tell me about her current job? What Green Eye Devil said. That's what I saw in the cards, Michelle. Tell me about her job. You're passionate about it. Okay, here's what's crazy. Okay, I don't see it ending, Michelle. I don't see your job ending. And I see it going well. But what I also see is I see you love your job, but I also feel like there's going to come a point in time where it becomes stagnant and you don't see the growth. And I think you're going to branch out and do something else. So I don't see your job ending or anything like that. And it looks like it's stable. I think there are some unknowns. What are the unknowns here? What's unknown with the Moon card? Your future there is unknown. Your future there is unknown. Right now, I see you staying there and I see it lasting. There's something that's going to tug at you, Michelle. There is something that's going to tug at you. I don't know if it has yet or it will, but it looks good. You're going to have to let me know if that makes sense. Nonetheless, I don't see your job going anywhere. I just see you going, I see you getting to a place where you don't feel like you're going to grow. Ah, okay. The unknowns. I gotcha. So that's what I see here. Your money is going to be good. All right. I see growth in the money department. So nothing to panic over. And I feel like if you end up leaving, it's going to be of your own accord. Okay. Yeah, a really good message. I hope that helps, Michelle. I hope that helps. All right. We're going to Kate. Thank you, as always. Good. I'm glad it did. I'm glad that boosted your spirits. You know, I wanted to, since I had gotten that message on money, I wanted to, and you said, well, I'm working. I'm like, well, let me dig into that and see. And so I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did look at that for you. It actually felt, I don't know how to explain this, y'all. I've said this before during regular readings, and I can tell you this during mini readings. I can tell when there's more that I'm supposed to tell y'all. And I knew that. That's why I was like, let me pull for her job. There was just, it felt like a loose end. Does that make sense? All right. Miss Kate. Miss Kate. Miss Kate says, Miss Kate says, what's the current energy of my Scorpio ex? He's been quiet online, but stalking my socials. All right, Kate. All right. Kate, remind me again your zodiac sign. I know I remember the Scorpio reading for the Scorpio, but you got to remind me of your zodiac sign, sweets. Hey, Jen, how are you? And we'll read for the Scorpio. Boy, I am killing this bait tonight, ain't I? Lord have mercy. Tell me about this Scorpio X of Kate's. What's going on with the Scorpio X toward Kate? What's going on with the Scorpio X toward Kate? What's going on with the Scorpio X toward Kate? Yep. What's going on with the what's going on with the Scorpio X toward Kate? That's right. I remember now, Gemini, because you're the day after me. I remember we talked about that. Okay. I have a Scorpio X too. Tell me about the Scorpio X toward Kate, the Gemini. Tell me the Scorpio X toward Kate, the Gemini. Well, hey, Usain. Thank you. Tell me about the Scorpio X for Kate, the Gemini. Tell me about the Scorpio X for Kate, the Gemini. King of Swords, Three of Wands in the reverse, Seven of Cups. Why that? He's afraid to. Okay. You know, bottom of the deck was emotion toward you, Kate. Here's what's going on with your Scorpio right now. Scorpio is trying to detach from those emotions. That's why the Queen of Cups was on the bottom of the deck. I'm like, why is he? I saw that Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and I'm like, why is that on the bottom of the deck? Because he's trying to detach from those emotions. All right. Right now, he's exploring other options. That's why the Seven of Cups and the Three of Wands are both here in the reverse. Underneath that King of Swords, we have the Tower Fool card. I'm afraid to take a leap of faith. I'm afraid of disaster. I'm afraid of getting my heart broken. There's the fear right there. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. So interesting. Tell me more on why that is. I know we've read on this Scorpio a lot, and I've picked up that he has love for you, Kate, before. I do remember that. And, you know, we actually predict that eventually he will find his way back to you. And I've gotten that consistently on that Scorpio. So I really feel like, let me just get a little bit more on this Seven of Cups, Three of Wands business that he's going through right now. Seven of Pentacles, Strength reversed, Ace of Swords. He's got to see. He's got to go through this shit. This is kind of part of the big picture. Okay, you guys have this deep soul contract, which we have seen that. All right, he's got to go through this process. He's got to go through this whole thing of, you know, maybe trying to date other people. Okay. I do see him coming towards you, though. I do see him coming towards you. I see that. Emperor, Knight of Pentacles. It's just slow. I do feel like he's going to come towards you. But I also, the Moon card, he's got to work through this stuff. All right. There's your deep love right there. He's got to work through this stuff. He's got to go through this whole thing, Kate. And what I'm going to tell you is this. I do feel like eventually he's going to come around to you. I know he still has love for you. He's fighting it right now. He is absolutely thinking that he can detach. For some reason, he feels like if he's with somebody else, it's less likely he's not going to be as emotionally vulnerable. And that's probably true because he's in love with you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he needs to heal. But I'm also going to tell you this, Kate. I hope, and look, Four of Cups in reverse, he'll come to the place where he regrets losing you. He may already be there. I don't know if that's predictive, but that's definitely going to be a thing. But I absolutely will tell you this, Kate. Do not put your life on hold for this Scorpio for sure. All right. Don't do it. You stay on you. You stay on your own journey, on your own healing journey. And if somebody else comes along, then, oh, well, right? But that's what I got, love bug. That's what I got, love bug. Right now, I think he's fighting this tooth and nail. He does have emotion, but he's trying to convince himself he does not. Ultimately, if that makes sense, Kate. I don't know if that made sense to you or not. You'll have to let me know. Hey, Susie, how are you? Well, thank you, Risha. Appreciate that. But let me know if that helped, Kate. Let me know if that helped you. Yeah, Lisa, I think you could deal with a 12th houser. What's in his 12th house? I saw you say he has a 12th house stellium. What planets are there? I'm curious because that does make a difference. Wow, Kate. See, that's that's yeah. He's got love for you. Yes, good. Not waiting around. Good girl. I'm glad to hear that. All right, my friend. Good deal. But yeah, he's still hung up on you. He's just trying to convince himself he's not. If that makes sense. All right. Rachel, I got you after Arshawn. Let me put you on the list. Thank you, Risha. That is very sweet. But okay, so next is Michelle with 2 L's. Did I put the list up? Yep, okay. Michelle with 2 L's. Let me timestamp. All right. Michelle says, he said he doesn't want to try to work on us. Is that his true feelings? Is reconciliation possible for our marriage or no? I'm a Cancer. Anthony is a Libra. All right, love bug. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's funny, green-eyed devil. I could see that. And with Scorpio, Pisces, and the 12th house stellium stuff going on, green-eyed devil, that could definitely be a thing between Lisa and that Scorpio. Oh my gosh! All right, so Michelle, let's see what's going on with Anthony the Libra and you the Cancer. Let's give me Anthony's true intentions toward Michelle. Anthony the Libra toward Michelle the Cancer. Give me Anthony the Cancer toward Michelle the Libra. Give me Anthony the Cancer toward Michelle the Libra. What's going on with Anthony toward Michelle? What's going on with Anthony toward Michelle? Does he really mean what he says? Let's see what he really wants. I'm sorry, Anthony the Libra toward Michelle the Cancer. Anthony the Libra toward Michelle the Cancer. Anthony the Libra toward Michelle the Cancer. Anthony toward Michelle. 8 of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse. 4 of Wands in the reverse. He is telling you the truth. He doesn't want to work on things, but I want to know why, because of this 8 of Swords. All right. 4 of Wands in the reverse. That is his intention. I want to know why. Why is the 8 of Swords here? That could be fear. He's up in his head about this. For what it's worth, you stay on his mind, which is crazy, but I'm not sure. Let's just get a little more on the 8 of Swords, please. He's still energetically invested. 8 of Swords, please. 8 of Swords. Why is this 8 of Swords in Anthony's energy, please, as it relates to Michelle? Why is this 8 of Swords here? Why is this 8 of Swords here? Three of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. And okay, here's the thing. Emperor. All right, so here's the thing. I think that the problem is this. The problem is Anthony has issues around control. He is under the impression that if he goes through this thing. I think he gets so far with someone, and then he says, "I don't want to lose control of the situation." And he starts to get non-committal. He starts to get cold feet. I think he may even have a pattern of that. If not, that's his game, or that's his mojo. All right. I see, and the reason is control. A lot of times people are under the false impression that we're only in control when we're single, that we lose control when we're not when we're in relationships. The fact is we're never in control. But he feels much more in control of his life whenever he is not in a relationship, and that's the issue here. So that's his issue. He's got fear. That's why the Eight of Swords is here. He's got fear. This is the thing. Do I think he'll possibly come towards you again? I do. I think he'll come towards you again, but the problem is, I think that his issue is selfishness, toxicity, and I think he might do the same thing again. So, do I think he has feelings for you? Yeah. There's something here that he's got energy toward you, but the issue is staying power. So, is he sincere with what he says? He means what he says. He does mean what he says. He's not going to stay in that energy. Okay. You'll hear from this guy again. He's going to come back around. But the thing is, if you give him an opportunity, he's going to do this again. And it comes down to those fears of losing control, which is, and until he gets that right, and he may never, he's going to hurt anybody that he deals with. Those fears around control are around some kind of wound. I can tell you that. An unhealed wound. Ah, 14 years together, 4 of those married. Dang. Well, that's what I got here. I think, and that it's interesting, this Devil card here, Knight of Cups in reverse, 7 of Swords. I think he just likes to play the field. I think he just likes to play the field. I think that's what it is. You feel like he's got childhood wounds. I think he does. I think he does. So you'll have to let me know. Fear of missing out. Yeah. I could see that. I could see that as well. But the problem is, and I do think he'll come back around. And I'm getting a very selfish energy or toxic with the Devil card here. And the 7 of Swords. I think he just wants to be a player. I think he just wants to play around. And the thing about it is, do I think he'll come back around to you? I do. But I think he's squirrely. I think I think he will ask you for a reconciliation, Michelle. But I don't think it's going to stick. I think it's going to, because he's still in that same energy. He's still in that same energy, and he's still got that same issue. That unhealed wound is right here. That's what this is right here. All right. That you mentioned. So that's what I got. That's what I got. But I do think he's telling you the truth, Michelle. I think his intention, I think what his desire is not to work on things, but I think he'll change that. And then I think he'll change back. Anyway, that's what I got, my love. That's what I got. But I hope that gave you some clarity at least, Michelle. Michelle, what I will tell you too is this. Sometimes one of the greatest struggles around Libra energy is this. Believe it or not, even though Libras are about partnership, they have a similar issue that Sagittarius can have, fear of missing out. And it's kind of like sometimes Libras will be in a relationship and sitting there the whole time thinking, I wonder if there's somebody better. I bet there's somebody better. And sometimes they'll cheat to find it, and sometimes they'll bail to find it. And I kind of think that's what I'm seeing here with with Anthony the Libra. I think I'm seeing that FOMO, and you even said that. Sometimes Libras will do that. Sometimes Libras will even be shopping for their next person before they're even out of what they're in. So yeah. So Michelle, I think that might be what's coming into play here. And at the core, it just makes a person non-committal. Or, it can mean that they're non-committal or that they'll walk away from commitment. All right. Next up is Emma. Next up is Emma. There she is. Hi, love bug. All right. So Emma, 2 questions. We want to know about Mike's feelings and will he move to contact you? I'm a Capricorn Sun, Libra Moon, and Scorpio Stellium. All right, my love. Let's see what we got. Give me Mike's feelings toward Emma. Give me Mike's feelings toward Emma, the Capricorn. Mike's feelings toward Emma, the Capricorn, please. Give me Mike's feelings toward Emma, the Capricorn. Give me Mike's feelings toward Emma. Mike's feelings toward Emma. Mike's feelings toward Emma. Mike's feelings toward Emma, please. Give me Mike's feelings. Mike's feelings toward Emma. Give me Mike's feelings toward Emma. The Strength card. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. High Priestess. Woo, he's secretive about his feelings. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here in the... Okay, Queen of Cups in the upright. He's obsessed with you. That's why the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. But he doesn't want to know it. He's holding back big time. He's got a lot of love, but he's trying to act like he doesn't. He is being so secretive. And the 9 of Swords here, he's very up in his head, though. Very up in his head. He may be a little bit unstable in general. He may have some abandonment issues. That may be why that Queen of Pentacles came up in the reverse as well. The 9 of Swords in the upright. He's got some fears around, I believe, emotional vulnerability. Okay. And again, I think that may come down to abandonment issues, Emma. He's got feelings for you, though. God, he's got feelings. I have pointed this out. Okay, I've said that before. He's not over you. Not in the least. He's got love for you, and he is not over you. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I get him not contacting you in the moment. We have not pulled for what he's going to do, but there's energy of reaching out to you. We're going to see if he actually will, but he's hung up on you. He is not over you. He holds back with the Strength card here. Could be an ego issue. There's your fears. I think it's more about fear than it is ego. Unhappy marriage and not a great childhood. Okay, I gotcha. I think this holding back is more about fear than it is ego. Because sometimes that Strength card can, and always when I see the Strength card, a person is holding back, but it's hard. They're fighting to hold back. And I see that because we got love here. So definitely, immediately when you see that Strength card, you know somebody's holding back, but you know that they're fighting against something within. All right. And that's what that Strength card is about. Okay. But I think in this case, it's fear. That Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords coming out. I mean, and we've got vulnerability here with the Seven of Wands here in the reverse. We've got abandonment cards. I mean, yeah. But he does have love, no doubt about it. A lot of fears. He thinks about you a lot. He thinks about you a lot. I want to know, let's find out. Let's find out, Emma, if he'll reach out to you. Let's find out if he'll reach out to you. What do we see his next action toward Emma, if any? What do we see next action toward Emma, if any, please? Good Lord. What's the next action toward Emma, if any, from him, from Mike? What's the next action? From Mike toward Emma. What's the next action from Mike toward Emma? Give me another shuffle, please. What's the next action, Mike toward Emma? You'll get contact with them. It's interesting, though. I do get him making contact. Why is the Page of Pentacles here in the reverse? Two Swords in the reverse. He's not going to be honest with you about something. Or he's only going to tell you part of the truth about something. He's going to open up to you, but there's something he's going to not tell you. He wants to come towards you. He wants for things. I think this is his end goal. All right. I do get him contacting you, but there's something he's not telling her. What is this? What is this? Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords. He's not going to tell you how much he's thought about this. He's not going to open up to you about those fears or those wounds. He doesn't want you to know about his fears or his wounds. He also doesn't want you to know how much he's thought about you. So I kind of feel like his end goal is getting back with you. The issue is he doesn't really want to address the elephant in the room of why he walked away in the first place. He didn't want to talk about that. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal, because if that's not addressed, it could, it could cause things to go by the wayside again, right? I don't see third-party energy here. I feel like he may have dated around. I did see the Seven of Cups, But I don't think anything went anywhere with anyone. I do get that. But I feel though that I don't think there's anything here of significance in the romance department except you, if that makes sense. I don't think there's anything of significance. I think he may have tried to date around, but there's just been nothing here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's for the most part been single. He's for the most part been single, you know. I think he'll come towards you. The problem is the issue here is he just doesn't want to really discuss the elephant in the room. And it's kind of like you've got to talk about why things went by the wayside to begin with, what his issues are, because that's the only way that you've got a prayer of this thing not repeating. And I don't want to see that happen for you, Emma. Right? Yeah, I don't doubt for a minute that you feel him in your energy, because that 8 of Swords and 9 of Swords, he thinks about you a lot. A lot. And he's got love for you, you know, and there's that soulmate energy there. I believe he's going to come towards you. His end goal is getting back with you. I do see that. And that's well and good. I think his intentions are good, but the follow through sucks. And that's not, you know, he doesn't mean it. It doesn't matter. It hurts just the same, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm picking up, love bug. That's what I'm picking up, Miss Emma. I hope that gave you some clarity, my love. Okay. You did unblock him. Okay. All right. You're still blocked by him. I think he'll unblock you. He'll unblock you. Turd. Sorry. You are welcome. Thank you, Emma. Thank you, love. As always. I know. I can't help it. I don't mean it bad. Like if I really hated him, Emma, I would call him something really mean. Turd is just like he's being annoying, but I still like him. For what it's worth. You know, it's like he's being a turd. He's not altogether a bad guy, though. Yeah, say it like I see it. I heard that. All right, let's go to Nell. And by the way, Nell, if you are here, Aqua Bubbles, let me know. There she is. I want to. Okay, good. You knew I needed your question. Good. Let me timestamp for you, Nell. I want to know how he has felt since our disconnect, and will he reach out to reconcile? His name is Ryan. Let's find out, my love. Let's find out about Ryan. Okay. What about Ryan toward Nell? Give me the feelings of Ryan. Feelings of Ryan, please. Feelings of Ryan toward Nell. How has he felt since the disconnect? How has he felt since the disconnect? Ryan toward Nell. Ryan toward Nell. How has he felt since the disconnect? How has Ryan felt since the disconnect? How has Ryan felt since the disconnect? Six of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, still invested for sure. Still in love, still invested. I'm going to get more on this. We'll delve down. We're going to drill down on this stuff, but he's still in love with you. He's still in love with you. Still invested, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. He may be in this energy. He may be in this energy of thinking that eventually you guys will work things out. Sometimes that Seven of Pentacles means that. Let's see. Let's get more on the Seven of Pentacles, please. I just heard that Snoop Dogg still. You know, that little piano thing, right? Seven of Swords, Six of Swords in reverse. King of Swords. All right. Here's what I got. He's a Scorpio. Yeah, I feel that. Seven of Swords, Six of Swords in reverse. King of Swords. Such an internal battle here. This Scorpio is trying to detach himself from his emotions. No, not able to do so. Trying to move on and not able to. Trying to convince himself that he can't trust you or whatever with the Seven of Swords here. Trying to detach, not able to do so. Still in love, not able to move on. That's why the Six of Swords is here in the reverse. All right. So, yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Let's see if we see him reaching out to you. Let's see if he'll reach out for reconciliation. Do we see Ryan the Scorpio reaching out toward Nell for reconciliation? Do we see Ryan the Scorpio reaching out toward Nell for reconciliation? Do we see Ryan reaching out toward Nell for reconciliation? I see him coming towards you. He wants you back. He's lost without you. The issue is this. I think he'll come towards you, Nell, but I don't know if he's going to be fully open about what he wants. He definitely wants you back. He wants commitment. He's lost without you. I don't see him being the one to make the first move. I think he'll come towards you, but to offer reconciliation or suggest it, I don't think he wants to. And I'm kind of getting this energy of him being stubborn. Like he's going to initiate contact with you, but then he wants you to be the one to suggest working things out. He definitely feels like you guys are supposed to be together. But I think he wants you to be the one to say it. He's very tentative. He's going to move towards you, no doubt. All right? He's going to move towards you. And but here's where I got stubborn. And normally the King of Pentacles isn't stubborn, but sometimes they can be a little bit fixed, a little bit dead set, right? And when I got all this other stuff and I keep asking, but is he going to ask us? Is he going to make an offer? Because there's a lot of cards that could suggest an offer. We've got, are actually suggesting reconciliation. I've got forward movement towards you all day long. Okay. Chariot card, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Pentacles. He's going to reach out. It's going to be more like but he's not going to be real direct about what he wants. He's taking your temperature, or he's hoping you'll be the one to suggest it. This is the end game. That's what he wants. Come back around card. All right. That's what he wants. But that was on the bottom of the deck. You'll hear from him. You'll definitely hear from him. You'll definitely hear from him. And I do have him wanting reconciliation, but I don't think he's going to be direct about it. He's just not. He's almost going to act like he's fine. Ugh. That's what I got. You'll have to let me know, Nell, if that makes sense to you, but that's what I got. That's what I got. We've been friends forever, but on and off, but nothing ever be. Well, he could cook for. I'd let him cook for me. Shit. Night, Emma. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. CJ, how you doing? I saw you pop in, but I hope that helps you now. All right. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. Do you want to find out? Tell me when you say we want to dig more into it. Do you want to find out now what why he's not wanting to be direct about what he wants when he reaches out, or what his issue is? We can look at that if you want. What else does Neil need to know about this? What else does Neil need to know about this? What else does Neil need to know about this? Okay. Wow. So I do get him making a move towards you. Ace of Wands, the Devil card, the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Swords. There's that fear again. Four of Wands in reverse. There's the issue right there. Here's what I think. Now, he wants reconciliation with you. That's what his end game is. It's not going to stick. It's not going to stick, all right? Because here's why. He doesn't want to do the hard work. That's why the Ten of Wands is in reverse, okay? He doesn't want to do the hard work to get over whatever his issues are, all right? He doesn't want to do the work. I'm going to be real with you with that Devil card here. I also think he may be a little bit selfish. That's definitely some unhealed wounds, but he definitely does not want to address those. He definitely does not want to address his wounds. And I think that's the issue. So do I see this reconciliation lasting? I do not. If you were to entertain it, all right? If you were to entertain it. I get him reaching out. I get him absolutely. He wants something with you. That's what's so crazy. But he doesn't want it bad enough to do the work. But I'm getting this selfish vibe or something, or a toxic vibe. Devil reverse, or devil in the upright, please. Nine of Swords. Yeah, he's very much into himself. This is the thing. He's got these abandonment wounds with the Nine of Swords now, but the issue is he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to open up about it. He doesn't want to really deal with it. I know. I know. And quite honestly, let me tell you what else I got with that devil card when I was clarifying it. I got the Nine of Swords and the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I also feel like this, and this is kind of, one of those things that's, I see this sometimes. This is a person that doesn't realize how badly they hurt you and never will. And there is a reason for that, not until he does the work. The reason is he can't see past his own wounds. He's actually so focused on his own wounds, and he's self-focused, and he's very much in his own wounds, that he can't see past his own pain to realize how much he hurts you when he does this stuff. That's no excuse. It still hurts just the same. So don't take this the wrong way. He's not in a position where he can empathize, not because he's a narcissist, but because he's blinded with his own pain. There's a difference. There's a difference. I think he'll reach out. I don't think it's anytime soon with the Seven of Pentacles here. But here's the issue with this. If he cannot, if he is not willing to work on this, and he can't really stop to think of how this is affecting the ones around him, yourself, right? Then I don't have a lot of hope that he really is going to be motivated to work on this thing. That's the issue here. I don't know if it's face to face, but I definitely see communication. It could be, but I don't see him really getting it. I don't really see him getting it. And I quite honestly, let me tell you what my synopsis of this guy. Yes, it is my synopsis. This is my summary of this guy. Aqua Bubbles. This is a person that is in self-destruct mode. Anybody who gets emotionally invested with him is going to be collateral damage. Let me know if that makes sense to you. I know. I know. Hey, Draw It. So we're actually doing paid readings, Draw It, for mini readings. Yeah. All right, love bug. I hope that helped you, sweetie. But Draw It, if you would like a mini reading, you can absolutely get on the list. I still have some availability. Okay. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. All right, Anastasia is up next, but give me just a minute. Yeah, Lisa. I was watching you and Green Eyed Devil in your conversation. Green-eyed devil, I pulled on that connection last night, and I pulled the Lovers card on those two. There's a soul connection there for sure. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Neil. I got it, love. I got it, love. All right. Next up is Anastasia. Let me timestamp for Anastasia. All right, here we go. Anastasia, I helped Emma adopt a cat today. How sweet. She's a bit nervous acclimating little Sawyer, a girl, just wanted to get her deep thoughts and feelings. How sweet is that? I love that. Now Des is going to have a little friend. How precious. How precious. All right. Give me Emma toward Anastasia. Give me Emma toward Anastasia, please. Oh, I love that. We went out for brunch and ended up with a kitten. I know how that goes. Give me Emma toward Anastasia, please. Give me Emma toward Anastasia. Give me Emma toward Anastasia. Hey, Sal Tarot, how are you? Give me Emma toward Anastasia. Give me Emma toward Anastasia. Me too. She feels a deep connection towards you. I think, why is the Page of Wands here in the reverse? Queen of Cups. Okay, listen. The Lover's card, the Queen of Cups. Let's talk about it. She's trying to keep you from knowing how much she feels for you, how deep she feels for you, because she's afraid you won't believe her. She's afraid you won't believe her. She's afraid that if she tells you how deeply she feels towards you, that you won't believe her. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I've got, Anastasia. She feels a very deep connection for you, but she is all up in them feelings, man. All up in those feelings. I think she just feels like she wants things to unfold organically with you, if that makes sense. Let's see this. I want to see what her next action, if any, might be. Hey, A3. What will her next action be toward Anastasia? What will her next action be toward Anastasia? She feels a very deep connection. She's really in love with you. King of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands. This is the thing. She's very attracted to you. She wants to move slow. She sees, this is what she sees with you, the Sun card, Anastasia. I do think she's moving towards you. She's just slow. She's slowing herself down on purpose. She wants to move a lot faster than she's moving. All right, if that makes sense. But she's planning on sticking around. She's very invested. She's down for you. Four of Wands, Anastasia. Wow. Anastasia, I like Emma. I like Emma. You gotta let me know if this makes sense to you, Anastasia. I did, Nell. Thank you. I saw it come through, sweetheart. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Let me know if that helps, Anastasia, if that gave you what you were looking for. I know it should be right for sale, right sale. Hey, Susie, I saw yours come through. I believe that was you, Susie. I saw somebody named Susie come through. I got to update the list on the screen in a minute. Anastasia, she's falling in love with you already. Okay, she is. She is falling in love. That is beautiful. I so love that for you, Anastasia. I so love that. Love, love, love it. I know. Isn't that great? Green-eyed devil. She says, I already know from the last read that you guys are going to be forever together. How sweet is that? Love, love, love it. Now, you sent me, what'd you send me more money for? You sent me the difference, but then you sent me $50 more. Now, what are you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Okay, you want to, okay, I got you, love. I got you. All right, so let's do this. We have after Ellie is Susie, and then Nell will put you after Susie, okay? All right. Let me update the list. After Ellie is Susie, and then Nell. Oh, I love that, Anastasia. And I love that y'all got a cat together. That is such a sweet, that's such a sweet thing that you helped her pick out a fur baby. I love the name too, Sawyer. That is so cute. That is so cute, Anastasia. Yeah, she's into you. She is into you. I would say she's smitten and beyond. All right. Arshawn is up next. Arshawn. Okay, so let's see about the next 7 days between you and James. Let's see what's up. Arshawn, the Aquarius, and James, the Aries. Next 7 days, what do we see? Give or take, next 7 days. Arshawn and James. Arshawn, the Aquarius, and James, the Aries. Next 7 days, what do you see between these two? Next 7 days, Arshawn, the Aquarius, and James, the Aries. What do you see next 7 days between these two? What do you see next 7 days? Next 7 days, please. What do you see next 7 days? Next 7 days between Arshawn, the Aquarius, and James, the Aries. Arshawn, the Aquarius, and James, the Aries. It probably is a soulmate connection. We'll see what we've got here. Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't see any communication, but boy, oh boy, is he ever in, you are in his thoughts. It's like he's, you know, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. It's like he's in this energy of knowing that you guys are feeling like eventually you guys will be together. I don't think he's going to communicate with you much this week, but he's thinking about you a lot. Nine of Swords. God, he's in his head. God, he's in his head. I think he may be trying to detach from this thing a little bit. Thinking about what to do. Mulling over a decision. That's what he's in for the week. Mulling over a decision. Taking his time. He is very invested, Arshawn, but he's not doing anything. Two of Wands in reverse. He's thinking of, should I not? It is a soulmate connection. You're not wrong, Sean. You're absolutely not wrong. There is love here. So I think right now the next week, I don't see a lot happening, but I see him mulling over a decision about whether or not to move towards you. That's where he's at. That's where he's at. I do, spectator. Hey, Shannon, you're fine. Spectator, hang on 1 second and I'll tell you more in a minute. But at any rate, that's what I see, Sean. That's what I see. That does make sense. Okay. That does make sense. I got you. You know, again, a lot of love, that Queen of Cups, a lot of emotion. He sees a future. He's daydreaming about a future with you. That's what's up. That's what I got, Miss Sean. That's what I got, love. So, spectator, I offer several different types of private readings. I do a 1 hour appointment that's like a virtual in person. It's not in person, but it's virtual in person. I also do pre-recorded readings as well that are confidential, that you send me your questions and I record a video and then I send you that. So that's what we got, spectator. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for that. And spectator, the 1 hour appointments, you can do tarot, you can talk about your chart, you can do a mix of that. Most of the 1 hour appointments that I've had, people, you know, I'm like doing coaching on shadow work, or I'm doing astrology with people, but I do pull cards some. I do pull cards some for people with those appointments as well. All right, Rachel is up next. All right. Let's see what's up with Ms. Rachel. Is my Gemini X Cancer still thinking? Oh, you're the Gemini. Okay. I usually just do, because you've got a whole hour, spectator. So I usually just do that in person, if that makes sense. Okay, so Rachel is the Gemini, the X is the Cancer. Is the X Cancer still thinking of Rachel, and will he ever come back around? Let's see what we can find out for you, Rachel. Okay, good deal, spectator. Good deal. Give me the Cancer toward Rachel, the Gemini. Give me the Cancer toward Rachel, the Gemini. Give me the Cancer toward Rachel, the Gemini. Did something flip around? I thought it did. Okay. Give me the Cancer toward Rachel, the Gemini. 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 King of Swords, Nine of Cups, High Priestess. The Cancer is trying to detach from this, and I don't see communication coming from this Cancer with the High Priestess. I don't see it. Nine of Cups suggests that the Cancer is kind of in this energy of wanting to be single or be by themselves, or I don't know. I think that's more of a card about self. I'm going to go deeper on this Nine of Cups for you, Rachel. I think he's trying to detach from I think this Cancer is trying to detach from the feelings with that King of Swords. That can be, yeah, Hangman in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Four of Swords. I don't think this Cancer is wanting to pick up anything right now. Cancer may be dealing with someone else, or, what have you. What's crazy is the Cancer is this is literally like a head over heart, Rachel, with this Cancer. Okay, because the Cancer does have feelings, but just not doing anything about it. Not doing anything about it. Kind of arguing with themselves inside, but kind of paralysis by analysis, if that makes sense. Cancer still invested. That's what's crazy. That would drive me nuts. But I don't see this Cancer doing anything. I see this Cancer keeping their options open and staying single. He misses you. The Cancer misses you. I gotcha. I gotcha. Hey, Shannon, if you want to, you can email your question to me. But that's what I got, Rachel. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you, love. Shannon, if you want to, just send your email. Send it to me on email. I saw where I got your Cash App. You'll be after Neil. Yes, you can still cash out for a reading, Miss Prima Donna. You absolutely can. Thank you, love. That's not surprising. Keep feeling him in my energy and just wondered if he'd reach out. I don't see him reaching out, but I see him still in love with you and still, thinking of you and just not doing anything about it. I'm sorry, Rachel. I hope that helps you, though. All right, we're on Ellie next. No, you don't need that. You're absolutely right. Oh my gosh, Green Eyed Devil. That's funny. Yes, definitely want somebody that'll step up. Absolutely. Ellie, are you here? Are you here, Ellie? I have a question for you. Ellie. If you're here, I wanted to ask you something. Though this is Cash the Leo. Okay. So Cash the Leo asks, what am I becoming because of this man being my mate in my life? I want more info. Ellie. So if you could give me a little bit more on that. I guess, are you asking how is this affecting you with having this man in your life? How is this going to affect you? Let's find, is that what you're wanting to know? Make sure that I've asked that correctly, Ellie. More info. How do things look for Ellie being involved with this person going forward? How is this going to be for Ellie? How is this going to be for Ellie? How is this going to be for Ellie? Okay. How is this going to affect Ellie going forward, being involved with this person? How is this going to affect Ellie being involved with this person? How is this going to affect Ellie being involved with this person? How is this going to affect Ellie being involved with this person? How is this going to affect Ellie being involved with this person? Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Death reversed, Two of Cups. So this is a soulmate that you're with. I almost think that you guys are getting back together or overcoming. There's something you're overcoming. This could be better for you from a stability standpoint, from an ascension standpoint as well, with the World card here. High Priestess, Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I think this is going to call you to work on yourself. This is definitely a catalyst connection. It's not a bad connection, but it just is going to require you to work on yourself and do some shadow work and overcome some trust issues. I do think that there is the potential for you to be more stable and to overcome some fears or trust issues. I do see you guys working, staying together. I do see you guys staying together. I feel like that the two of you together will like absolutely grow. I just see growth between you two. So there's a lot of transformative energy between you two. Yeah, a lot of resilience. This thing is fated. This thing is fated. There is fate between you and this person. It's going to cause you to look inside yourself and deal with your fears and your trust issues. It's going to call you. So there's a lot of potential for this thing to grow between you and this person. Now, with these kind of energies, you've got to approach these challenges in the right way. Okay. These are the kind of challenges that can make you or break you. All right. They're meant to make you, but you got to step up to the challenge and face those things head on. I see you doing that. All right. But I just feel like that's what this is about. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you. You'll have to let me know, Ellie, if that helps you. Let me know. It does help. Okay. Yes, very much so, Green Eyed Devil. It's pretty significant. Pretty significant. Good. Good. All right. So next up is Susie. Let me timestamp for Susie real quick. All right, Susie. Susie says, I broke up with someone who I feel a soulmate connection with. Will he unblock me and try to fix things? When will it happen? Okay. Well, good thing you asked 2 questions, but only paid for one, because I can't tell you when with tarot. Tarot cards can't tell you when. There's just no dates and times on here. But what I can tell you is what the energies are like for him to unblock you and try to fix things. We will see about that, Susie. We will definitely see about that, Susie Woozy. You're fine. It's okay. That's okay. We don't know, we can't tell when. It's in my description when you book, but a lot of people don't see that. But let's see what the energies look like for him to unblock you and fix things. Susie, what's your zodiac sign, by the way? I don't think you told me that. Let me look. Let me double check. Yeah. Give me your zodiac sign. Cancer. Okay. Will this person unblock Susie? He's a Sag. Okay. Will this person unblock Susie and try to fix things? Will this person unblock Susie and try to fix things? Will this person unblock Susie, the Cancer, and try to fix things? Will this Sagittarius unblock Susie and try to fix things? What do we see in the future from this Sagittarius towards Susie, the Cancer? What do we see from this Sagittarius going forward towards Susie, the Cancer? What do we see from the Sagittarius towards Susie, the Cancer? I do feel like the Sagittarius is going to reach out to you to try to make things right. I get the Sagittarius unblocking you. You're fine, Shannon. I get the Sagittarius unblocking you and trying to make things right. I think there is possibly an attempt to work things out, but I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to go with that Tower card. I kind of feel like the Sagittarius may come back around, but I kind of feel like it's not going to work out between you two. And I think it may actually end up in a painful ending with the Tower card here. But let's just, I mean, there's just no other way to interpret that Tower. Susie. He's coming back around. He's got emotion for you, but he's going to drop the ball. Yeah, and I actually do see him play in the field. When I was shuffling the cards, the 7 of Cups flew out, and that's like play in the field. I think he'll come around, and I think he loves you. I think he's got love for you. I do see him opening up to you, but I don't know if he's I think he's going to drop the ball again. I keep getting that, and I think it's going to hurt. Yes, I did get that. I did get that he was playing, that he's in the energy of playing the field. I don't think he's going to get with anybody per se, but I do feel like he's going to, and I get him coming back around. I get him unblocking you literally. I get him asking you to work things out. 8 of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, the Queen of Cups, the 10 of Wands in reverse. He drops the ball. So something falls through on this thing, Susie. Something falls through on this thing. Yeah, 3 of Cups in the reverse. Drop the ball. He just falls off. He just, yeah, he messes up again. Basically, yeah. Quite honestly, I'm picking up that what he may do is he may end up dropping you for another person or cheating on you. Possibly. I've got a toxic energy here. All right. Kind of selfish. But I feel like he will try to come towards you, but I don't think it's going to be lasting. And I'm going to be real with you with that Tower card, Susie. I think when you guys bust up the next time, it's going to hurt you worse than it did this time. Possibly him as well. But that's what I got. That's what I got, Susie. Unfortunately. Is that you, Miss Prima Donna? Are you Dominique? Yeah, I would, Susie. I would. I think you might be better off to let that one go. I think you'd be well to just. Okay, I got you, love. I got you, love. I got you, Aqua Bubbles. Let's see what we can find out for you, my love. Let's see what we can find out for you. Let me go ahead and timestamp for you again. All right, let's see what we see in love for you in the future. Well, hang on one second now. Um, no, I mean, sometimes it takes about 10 minutes. Cash App is usually a little quicker, DDU 020. But usually it'll come through in maybe five or so minutes on PayPal. Did you send one already, or are you thinking of doing it? Let me double check and see. Let me make sure I didn't get one and miss it. Hang on one second, Neil. Okay, I don't see one, but yeah. All right. All right, Neil, let's see what we see for you in love. What does Neil need to know about romance in the future? What does Nell need to know about romance in the future? Hang on just a second, Desi. What does Nell need to know about romance in the future? What do you see for Nell about romance in the future? What do you see about Nell romance future? What does she need to know? What does Nell need to know about romance in the future? What does Nell need to, what do we see for Nell going forward in romance? You got something here with the Ace of Pentacles, Nell. Six of Cups. Five of Swords. Okay. I see somebody coming towards you. There is a new person in your energy. What's crazy, and it is a soul bond. The problem is, I think you guys have trouble opening up to each other fully. Page of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords in the upright. And I saw that even when I was shuffling. I saw a jumper, Seven of Wands. You've got some trust issues related to the past that you got to work through, that you haven't worked through. All right. I think you've got the potential for something to come, but I think the problem is I think you, in the meantime, what you need to do to get ready for this, because I do see something stable and I see a soulmate with that Six of Cups here. But that Five of Swords suggests that you've got some things that you're not aware of, trust issues. You may have been, okay, good. You're addressing that. Good. You're working on it now. I think there's still work to be done, but I think you're on the right track, and that's got to be because that's why you've got somebody coming towards you that's stable. All right. With the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know if soon is a good word with the Ace of Pentacles, but I see it. Yeah, it's not soon. It's not soon. You got to work on some issues. I think you may even have some fears around, what is this fear? Fear of things. Okay. Yeah. You've got some issues of around, you're afraid of choosing the wrong person and things going awry again. Fear of failure. Okay. Fear of being betrayed again. I've got that here. Those are going to be, so that's going to take you some time to work through that stuff. So I don't think it's anytime soon. Okay. But I definitely feel like it's here. And I feel like you're on the road. I just think you've got some things still that you gotta work through that's gonna, be problematic for you. I see you working through it. I absolutely see you doing the work. Here's what I'm picking up. If you go out there at this moment and you try to find somebody, all right, okay, but It's here. It's just not time yet. Does that make sense? I don't want you to have another tower. So stay on your inner work. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see now. How will you know who it is? How about how will you know when it's time to look? I wouldn't even start looking right now. Okay. Because you're not in a position where, you know, if you go out there right now, you're going to be looking at a tower. Okay. And we don't want that. But here's how you're going to know. When you're in a place where you are so happy being single and so content being single that you seriously don't know if you want to rock the boat by bringing somebody else in, they've got to be fabulous. When you get to that place, that's when you know it's time for you to truly open up and start looking. Until you get to a place where you're like, you know, man, I'm really happy right now. I'm not even sure if I want to mess with this. It really ups the ante when someone's competition is your current state of happiness. Yeah, you're not afraid to be alone. In fact, it's not only that you're not afraid to be alone, it's that you like being alone. You're fine being alone. I love being alone, right? When you're in that energy, that's when it's magical. Yes, what CJ said. You'll have to sit by yourself for a minute or you'll just jump into another tower. Right, right. One of my favorite Sex and the City quotes from Carrie Bradshaw, single and fabulous, and you're going to have to be amazing to change my relationship status. I think she may have even said fucking amazing, but you get what I'm saying, right? So that's how you'll know. I did see somebody new. I did see somebody new with the Ace of Pentacles. You know, one thing that's going to help you, Aqua Bubbles, I want to recommend a channel to you because right now, and let me just say this, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but we often do this. We're very focused on findings, our person. Like, where's my person? When's it going to happen? Okay. Is it somebody new? Is it somebody with black hair, brown hair? Are they an earth sign? Detach from the entire idea. When you start focusing solely on you and not finding another person, that's the magic because you draw energy towards you. You're being overly focused on, is it somebody new? Tell me about them. How will I know? Who is it? How will I know who it is? That's pushing it away. And that right there is indication that you're not in that single and fabulous energy. You got to get where you don't care. You got to get where you don't care. I'm serious. But I want you to go check this channel out. And I want you to binge on this guy's content. He understands how to draw people to you. And he does a great job. He's got a huge channel and over 1 million subscribers. The last I knew it was like 1.7 something million. And he doesn't read tarot. He understands energy behavior, particularly in romance dynamics. I want you to watch his info, Aqua Bubbles. That's going to help you, Nell. Yes. See what CJ said. I do feel like I'm drawing more people toward me because I'm pouring into my own cup. Yes. Yes. So that's going to help you to understand one of your blockages, one of your main blockages. So I hope that helps you. You are welcome. I hope that helped you, love. Desi, how did you pay? Did you pay through Cash App or did you pay through PayPal? Let me look and see. Hang on one second. Because I did not see that come through. What's going on with my Cash App? Cash App is not working. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Hold on a minute. All right, hang on. Okay, here it is. Lord. I may have not gotten the text. PayPal? I know, right, Green-Eyed Devil? Can it be canceled? Yeah, where did you send it? Did you go through my website, Desi? And if you went through my website, did you get a confirmation email? Sometimes it will not go through and you won't get a confirmation email and it'll put a hold on your funds and then it'll release them later. And I don't know why it does that, but it does. But see if that's what happened. But I did not see it come through, Desi. Sometimes it takes a minute, especially if it's international. For some reason, the international ones take longer. So you might want to wait just a minute, Desi, if it was international, and see if you see that. But if you got a confirmation email, it should come through. You didn't? Okay. Double check and see. You may have to redo it. And what it'll do is it'll release one of them automatically. But I do not see it. Yeah, I just don't. I'm sorry. Norway. Yeah, give it just a minute, Desi. Give it another 5 or so minutes. I've seen it take sometimes 10, 12 minutes. But we'll definitely be watching out for it, Desi. Okay. All right. So Dominique is up next. And let me timestamp for you, Dominique. Oh, Shannon. I forgot. Sorry, I'm about to skip Shannon. Shannon is up next. Hang on, Shannon. All right, here we go. No, you did not miss your reading, Shannon. We're about to get you right now. Here is your question. This is one question, but if you just want to know, if in my situation with my person junior, if I'm the one creating the distance between us, or if there's a third party he's hiding, definitely 2 questions, I think, but if you can combine that into one, I will love you forever. We can find out. We'll see what the issue is. I forgot to mention, your person is a Cancer. You're an Aquarius. Your person is a Cancer sun. You're an Aquarius sun. I got you, love. I got you, love. So, Shannon, what I'm going to do is see if I can find out what's causing the distance between you two. All right. How about if we do that? Will that work for you? Will that give you the issue, the question that you want? Hey, Julianne, how you doing? Let me know if that works for you. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Give me the issue around the distance between the Cancer and Aquarius. Give me What's going on with the distance here? What's the cause of the distance? What's the cause of this divide? What's the cause of the distance? Can you speak to that? And then we'll drill down on that. What's the cause of the distance? What's the cause of the distance? What's the cause of the distance between the Aquarius, Shannon, and the Cancer? What's the cause of the distance between these two? Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords in reverse. Why? Two of Wands in reverse. All right. Give me this Cancer's thoughts about this. Give me this Cancer's thoughts about this. I'm going to isolate this. Okay, I've got to isolate. Give me the Cancer toward Shannon, the Aquarius. Give me the Cancer toward Shannon, the Aquarius. Give me the Cancer. Give me this Cancer toward Shannon. Give me this Cancer toward Shannon. I'm pretty sure I know, but we're going to find out. I just want to drill down. I think that was him, but we're going to see. Give me the Cancer toward Shannon. It's not you. It's not all you, Shannon. It's not all you. I think, okay, it's like he sees himself in the future with you. He sees a future with you. He's invested in you. But I don't know if he feels like he's really ready. And it's kind of like, he's got a wander. I'm going to be real with you. He's got a wandering eye at a minimum. And it's kind of like, yeah, he does not want to lose you. He does not want to do anything to sabotage this. But there's somebody he's attracted to you, I feel. There's somebody he's attracted to. Yeah, I'm going to be real with you. It's FOMO. It's FOMO. I think you're the person he wants to be with for life. He's 30 and you're 40. Okay. You're the person he's wanting to be with for life. Just not right now. Just not yet. But he doesn't want to lose you either. And that's not fair to you. It's almost like you guys are in two different places. Yeah. It's like you guys are in two different places. It's like he's got this, he wants to play the field a little bit, but he doesn't want to lose you. And that's not really cool. I mean, it's just kind of, and he doesn't want to tell you. He doesn't want to tell you. I saw that whenever I was pulling for the combined energy. Here's what I got. He's thinking about walking away from this, but he doesn't want to. He's thinking about walking away from your connection. But he doesn't want to tell you that. And he just, it's like he wishes he could have both. He wishes he could have both. I don't think he wants to be a player. You know, I don't pick up that he wants his cake and eat it. I mean, yeah, he'd love it if he wants his cake and eat it too. But I think he realizes that he can't do that. Okay. I'm not saying that. But I think he's thinking of walking away, but he does not. Yeah, he definitely sees her as security blanket. He definitely does. Look at here. This is how he sees her. Um, he's got to grow up. I'm literally picking that up. I'm literally picking that up. I don't think he cares if you date others as long as you'll just wait on him. But the problem is that's not fair. You don't ever put your life on hold for somebody. What he would love is to be able to date you and everybody else too, and then know that one day you'll be waiting for him, and you know. But what if he changes his mind? I mean, you know. Yeah, and it's not fair to other people that you date. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, see, he's just trying to. Here's the thing, he's wanting you to stay open to him and wait on him. That's what he wishes. I don't think he's told you that because I think he knows that's not fair. But yeah, he's really about himself right now with the devil card. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and what you got to know is this, that pressure, that you mentioned, Shannon, that's the worst thing you could do. That's the absolute worst thing you can do. The only prayer that you have in this thing is to completely detach and focus on yourself. And I'm going to send you to the same place that I was just mentioning earlier. I want you to go binge on this guy. I want you to go binge on his content. And you'll find out why that pressure is working against you. Yes. Absolutely. Yes, definitely. And energetically detach, not just stop to pressure him, but you change your focus and your thoughts to you. Right? I don't want to lose him though. You already have. You already have, baby. I hate to tell you that, Shannon, but you know, and I want you to know something. That attachment that you feel is not working for you. Yeah. And the more you energetically hold on to him, I don't want to lose him though. The more you hold on to him energetically, the worse it's going to be. And the more that he is going to be pushing against. And he's not even going to know why, but that is pushing somebody away. And Aaron Doughty does a great job of explaining this. But when you are projecting energy out and you're holding on to something, that is pushing energy out away from you. So it's like repelling against, okay? But when you detach and you bring your focus to you, your own inner worth, yourself, your goals, your dreams, doing what you want to do, okay? Then that creates an energetic vacuum and it pulls him toward you, right? Yeah, it is. Yes, very much so. He unblocked you after a week. Yeah, he's going to do that. He's going to come and go as much as you let him, Shannon. He's going to come and go as much as you let him. You need to have a boundary around yourself where you don't allow him to call you whenever he gets the urge. He needs to know that he needs to be serious with you or not at all. Don't waste your time. Right now, he's wasting your time. He's going to stay in your life as long as you let him. He absolutely wants to stay in your life. He's got love for you. He just wants to play too. And if that's not okay with you, then you've got to draw a line. And it may be time for you to block him. Stop waiting on him to choose you. Stop waiting on him to choose you and make him wish that you had chosen him. This is your choice, not his. You decide what you do in your life. He doesn't decide what's next in your life. You do. Yeah. But definitely go binge on Erin Dottie's channel. Go binge. That'll help you. Take back control of your life. I hope that helps, Shannon. I hope that helps. All right, let's go to Dominique. Yes, what CJ said. You have to help a man choose. If he is undecided, then make the choice for him. No decision is a decision. That's another thing. Yes, what he sees, when I say he sees the future with you, Shannon, he hopes that you'll wait around till he's ready. So yeah, he sees you in his future whenever he gets good and goddamn ready. That's not fair to you. He wants to put you on a shelf and for you to be waiting for him if and when he ever gets ready to settle down. So yeah. He's thinking about walking away. I saw that in the joint energy. I'm telling you, he is thinking about walking away. His main issue is he doesn't want to hurt you, but at the same time, it's what he wants. And I think eventually he is going to walk away completely. And it's interesting that you say he had blocked you. That right there should tell you it's him creating the distance. He's the one that blocked you. It's not you. It is him. This has nothing to do with the fact that you're an Aquarius. It's him creating the distance. And I didn't know he had blocked you, but God, there's your answer. It's not you, it's him. Yeah, he doesn't think you'll ever walk away. And what that leads to, what Green Eye Devil said, when you're dealing with someone that does not think you'll ever walk away, they'll never commit because they think they can have access to you without committing. And that's not fair. So I hope that helps. All right, let's go to Dominique. All right. Dominique. Okay. So Dominique is asking about Derek's true feelings. What's causing him to act or stay silent? Currently in no contact. All right, so let's see what we can find out about Derek toward you. There you are. Okay, love. Give me Derek's energy toward Dominique. Give me Derek toward Dominique. Give me Derek toward Dominique. Give me Derek. Yeah, that would be good, actually. Yes, give me your sign and Derek's. That would be great. That would be amazing. You're a Sag and he's an Aquarius. Okay, I got you. Give me Derek the Aquarius toward Dominique the Sagittarius. Can I tell you something? I love the name Dominique. I don't know why, but I like saying your name, Dominique. Isn't that pretty? Anyway, sorry. Okay, fun fact. Give me Derek the Aquarius toward Dominique the Sag. Give me Derek the Aquarius toward Dominique the Sag. Give me Derek the Aquarius toward Dominique the Sag. What's going on? What's going on with Derek the Aquarius toward Dominique the Sagittarius? Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands in reverse. He's mad. He's in love with you, but he's mad about something. He's salty about something. Queen of Wands in reverse. He's in love with you still. Queen of Cups. But he's mad about something. What's he mad about? He's got a bee in his bonnet. Why am I getting? Yes, he does. Well, both. He's in love and he loves you. Yes. Queen of Cups. There's emotion here for you. He's not, you know what he's doing? He's trying to get over you. He may be, I'm going to tell you what he's going to do. Here's what I'm picking up, Dominique. He's going to try to make you jealous. Okay. I think he's going to date around, but let me tell you, don't be put off if he dates around. He may try to make you jealous. Yes, he has love for you. He does. And I think by him trying to make you jealous, he thinks that he'll get you back, or he thinks you'll chase him. I kind of think he wants you to chase him. Don't do it. All right. His objective is to get you to come toward him by making you jealous. Okay. He may date around. All right. He's going to act like he's partying and everything's fine and doing well, but inside he misses you a lot. I think he has abandonment issues with the Nine of Swords here. That's probably why he acts so cold, hot and cold, or what have you, and why he didn't express his feelings. Sometimes people with Aquarius placements will have abandonment issues, believe it or not. That's not uncommon. I won't say it's common, but it's not uncommon either. He's very fixated on you. Let me see what his next actions will be. I think he's going to do that. Let's see if he'll come towards you, Dominique. What's his next actions? What's Derek's next actions toward Dominique? What's Derek's next actions toward Dominique? What's Derek's next actions towards Dominique? He's going to act like he's over you. I think what he's going to do is end up sabotaging this thing altogether. Yeah. 9 of Wands in reverse. You know what's crazy is he's going to regret it. He's going to absolutely regret it. I'm picking it up. But I think he's trying to detach from it. But you can't detach from love. He's going to try. He's a hot mess. And once again, we've got those abandonment issues. Here's what I get, Dominique. I think he's going to end up sabotaging this thing. Because here's what I predict. I think he's going to try to make you jealous. Act like he's trying to make it look like he's over you. He's not. And I think what's going to happen is you're going to take him serious and be like, oh, okay, you're over me. And I think he's going to blow it with you. And I think you are going to move on. And then I think he's going to really feel like, oh my God, right? So that's what I'm predicting is going to happen between you two. And then he really will realize that he screwed up, but it'll be too late. That's what's up. That's what I feel, Dominique. You're going to have to let me know if that makes sense to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I kind of think he's a hot mess. I think he's a hot mess. And I think, I think he's one of those that he doesn't mean to, but he's going to end up hurting people because hurt people hurt people. And it doesn't matter if he means to. At the end of the day, it still hurts you. If that makes sense. You are welcome, my love. You are welcome. I hope that helps you, sweetie. All right, Miss Julianne. Desi, your order never did come through. If you're here, Desi, it never did come through. So I don't know. I mean, it should fall off, especially if you did not get an email, Desi. It should automatically fall off. All right. If you're still here. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. I'm going to read for Julianne, but you can definitely put through, and we'll read for you after we'll read for your second question after we read for Julianne, of course. Julianne, I spelled your name wrong, but I bet you'll forgive me. All right, Julianne. Julianne is a Virgo sun. General reading of my current relationship with a Gemini. Okay. Julianne, if you are here, there she is. Hi, love bug. Julianne, are you in the Gemini together right now? Or are things challenged or what? Good deal. Good deal, Dominique. Here we go. But let me know if you guys are together right now or what. Together, but some challenges. Okay. I got you, love. Give me the joint energies between this Gemini and Julianne, the Virgo. Give me the joint energies between this Gemini and Julianne, the Virgo. Give me the joint energies between Julianne, the Virgo, and this Gemini. Give me the joint energies, please. Give me the joint energies. Give me the joint energies. We'll start there. Give me the joint energies. Goodness. The joint energies between these two. Give me the joint energies between these two. Give me the joint energies between the Gemini and Julianne, the Virgo. Give me the joint energies between this Gemini and Julianne, the Virgo. The joint energies between these two. Give me the joint energies between these two. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in the reverse, Nine of Cups. Here's the thing. Gemini likes the stability with you guys. Gemini's just not really ready not sure if they're ready about taking it to the next level. I think Gemini loves the stability of this, but I feel like this Gemini there's love here, but I don't know if Gemini really is ready for something serious, if that makes sense. I'm kind of getting this Gemini holding back on taking it to the next level. Yeah, I don't think Gemini wants to go anywhere. Gemini's stuck on you. Six of Swords in reverse. But I kind of think Gemini doesn't want to take things to the next level. And Gemini, it's crazy. It's like this Gemini wants to be with you and he doesn't. The twins are arguing here, Julianne. Let me tell you what I feel. Part of him really wants to be with you, and part of him really wants to be single and free. And I don't really get that there's anybody else. Oh, so you think this is you? Okay. All right. Because I did pull the joint energies, so that you may be right. Let me do this. Let me pull on the Gemini. Give me the Gemini toward Julianne. Give me the Gemini toward Julianne. Give me the Gemini toward Julianne. Give me the Gemini toward Julianne, the Virgo. 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 He feels very insecure with you. He sees a future with you. He wants to work things out. He feels super insecure. It's more like he wants to be with you, but I think it's more like an obsession with him. Devil, Four of Wands. It's more like an obsession. Well, you guys are both Mercury, so it is a big mind fuck. Virgo, Gemini, right? But I kind of think, I do think he's very super attached to you, Julianne. But it's not a healthy attachment. Does this make sense? It's not a healthy attachment. He holds on to you for dear life. You guys do have a deep soul connection. He wants stability with you guys, but I think he's obsessed. I think he's I don't know what the issue is, but I think he's obsessive, and because it's coming from a place of more of a selfish energy. Obsession is selfish, love is not. Most people confuse obsession with love. Okay, most people don't understand the difference, but I think he's very attached to you, and I think it's obsession. And I think that's your issue. I think that's why you're feeling this issue with it. So you are getting that he's gripping the insecurity. Yes. I almost get that he's anxious attachment, and I think he's obsessed. And it's coming from a place of need and addiction versus actual healthy love. And I think you're higher. I think that's why you've got misgivings on this thing. Because something's not right. You may not be able to put your finger on it. And do I think he's a bad person? No, he's not. And here's what I think. I think if you were to break up with him, I think it would absolutely shatter him. Sadly, that's what he needs. He doesn't want that, but that's what's best for him. And you. Because he's so insecure and just, yes. See, and I'm gonna be real with you, Julianne. I would love to see this man's chart, because it ain't the Gemini placement making him act like that. I can tell you that right now. There's something here that makes him really struggle with self-acceptance. He's got self-esteem issues, and he's very codependent. He's very empty on the inside. And the bad thing is this. The reason he's so needy from you is because he's looking for you to give something to him that you can't give him. No one else can. He's got to give that to himself. All right. He's got a gaping wound. Yes. It is old wounds, probably from being cheated on. He's terrified of that. And he's looking for you to fill up that gaping wound that only he can fill up. What he wants from you is where he is not showing up for himself. And the only way he's going to find the ability to do that is if he's forced to. So that's what I got. Yeah. And you would always find yourself feeling like you had to constantly reassure him. And in actuality, you being there for him and constantly reassuring him is like putting a band-aid on somebody that is bleeding from the jugular. All right. And I'm going to be real, Julianne, I'm going to break this down for you. You're a Virgo. I can shoot straight with you. I'm a Gemini. We're both Mercury. Let me tell you what I feel. It's you are his drug because he feels so badly about himself that constant reassurance is like another fix, another fix, another fix, but it's only a temporary solution and it's not lasting. The thing that is going to fix this is for him to repair that within himself. Okay. You are like a drug, and it's no different than a heroin fix. Yeah. It resolves when a person is addicted to heroin. If they don't have their fix, they'll get dope sick and they'll be in a mess. They'll feel like shit. Another hit will make that dope sickness go away and they'll feel better for a little bit, but it doesn't really solve their problem. You see what I'm saying? And it is the exact same thing, Julianne. Yes, it's very heavy. And to be honest, Julianne, it's putting a lot more responsibility on you than is reasonable for anyone to put on anyone. And he doesn't realize that. Yes. Everything green-eyed devil, somebody who has decided to make you responsible for them and their happiness and well-being. Yes. So that constant reassurance is like another fix. It'll give temporary satisfaction, but he'll need it more and more and more and more and more. And it will just drive you freaking nuts. And it's too much. It's not fair. It's crazy because I've tried to have these conversations with him about healing these wounds, loving himself, showing up for himself, yeah. And I'm going to tell you, Julianne, he's not going to do that until you, and this is, Julianne, you're not wrong with what you're saying to him. He's not going to do that until he's forced to. He's got to be by himself. He's got to be forced to be alone. That's the only way he's going to face this stuff. The only way he's going to fill those gaping wounds up is when you are no longer there in any shape or way to do it for him. As long as you're in the picture, he's using you as the drug. That's why he's not addressing it. Because it's like, it's the same thing as, giving a person heroin, a heroin addict more heroin and saying you need to get off this stuff, but they're never going to quit, right? Because you keep giving it to them, right? Yeah. And that's your intuition. That's your intuition, Julianne, telling you something's just not right there. That's what's up. Yeah. I gotcha. It came through. It came through, Dominique. It came through. You're after Julianne. So we'll read for you next. Oh, well, thank you, Julianne. I hope that helped you, love. Julianne, I want to say this to you. You're in a very, very tough situation. And I feel for you. Yes, he wants to be, yes, you're absolutely right. The problem is he needs to accept himself. That's the problem. My heart breaks for you, Julianne, as much as it does him. And he's going to spiral, but he needs to spiral. He's got a lot of inner work to do, Julianne, a lot. And this is something that you absolutely can't help him with. As much as you probably would like to. Yes. Yeah, I feel like when we have these connections, there's lessons and learning on both sides for sure. Right. Yeah, definitely unintentional, but still, yeah. Absolutely. Hey, Project Redefine. So we are doing paid readings right now, Project Redefine. But Julianne, I hope that helped you, love. I hope that gave you some clarity. Take care. All right, Miss Dominique. Thank you. Thank you, Julianne. I appreciate you. All right, Miss Dominique. Let's see what's up. Okay, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Well, let's see how Derek feels about the girl he's with now. Let's see what we got. We'll see what his motive is for being with her. We'll see what his motive is, if it's finances or what. He's an Aquarius. She's a Cancer. Boy, that's interesting. Hey, Jacqueline. Derek toward the Cancer. Why is he with her? How does he feel about her? Give me Derek's energy toward this Cancer. Tell me what you can about Derek toward this Cancer, please. Tell me what you can about Derek toward this Cancer. Tell me what you can. About Derek toward this Cancer. Give me Derek toward the Cancer. Okay. I don't believe you. Give me Derek, the Aquarius, toward the Cancer. Okay. Hold on. Give me Derek toward the Cancer. Derek, the Aquarius, toward the Cancer. I can't believe I just told my guides I don't believe you. Like what? Knight of Wands, Five of Swords, Ten of Cups in reverse. He's very sexually attracted to her, but he's not into her. He's not honest with her. With the Five of Swords here, he is very sexually attracted to her. He's not in love. Ten of Cups in the reverse, and he's not there for the long haul. He's not there for the long haul. He's there for a good time, but not for a long time. And I do think some of it might be money. I did pull the Knight of Pentacles. What is his what? Sex is part of it. Dominique, he is sexually attracted. That's part of the motive. Why is he staying there? Why is he staying with her? 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 What's his motive? Why is he staying with her? Why is he staying with her? He's going to withdraw. He's going to sabotage this. He's going to absolutely withdraw. Money is some of it too. It is money. Some of it's money and some of it it's sex and money. But he's not going to stick around. Hermit, Magician in reverse. He's going to sabotage this. But money, Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. I don't know which one of them needs money, either him or her. But somebody here feels like without the other one, they can't make it on their own. That's his thoughts. But he's not into this, and I think he's going to impulsively walk away from her. Hangman in the reverse. They live together. Yeah. He feels like it's either him or her. Either he feels like he can't make it financially without her, or he feels like she can't make it without him. So you're dead on. Give me him. Give me him. Give me him. Is it him? I think it is him, but we're going to find out. Yeah, it could be both of them. I think it's both of them. It's on both sides. It's on both sides. He's using her for sex and financially. It's on both sides. It's on both sides, I think. That's what I believe. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. Probably not. I get that he's not been honest with her about it for sure. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'll find out if she knows. But I am closing up shop. So give me 1 second. There we go. All right. Give me 1 second and I'll find out for you. All right. Give me 1 second and we'll find out if she knows. Okay. What's her take on this? Is she aware? Is she aware of this? Is she aware of this? Is she aware of this? What's the Cancer's take on this? Is she aware of this? Is she aware of this? Yeah, she's aware. She knows something's off with him because she knows he's selfish. She is hoping that things will change. She's kind of hoping that he will change. She feels a connection with him. She's hoping he'll change. She's hoping that things will change. No, it's money and sex all day long. Maybe stability, but he's not been honest with her. She knows something's up. She absolutely knows that something's up, and she's like hanging in there, hoping that things will change and that he'll come around. But I don't think he will. So that's what I got, love bug. That's what I got. And I hope that helped you. You know what's interesting, Dominique? I want to point something out to you. You are welcome. I want to point something out to you, Dominique. Here's how you're going to know he doesn't really give much about her. He doesn't really have genuine feelings. Here's another way you're going to know. When I read about this earlier and I read about him, I didn't pick up third party energy. And if she mattered to him at all, I would have picked that up. So she's insignificant in his world. He don't give two fucks about her. That's another clue. That's what that means. That's what that means. Yeah. She's just a placeholder. Yeah. No, I didn't pick up third party energy. I did not have. In that first reading for you, I didn't pick up a lick of third party energy. Jacqueline. Jacqueline says a man using a woman for money doesn't sound like a good man anyways. Yeah. Or sex. And in this case, it's both. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah. So see, and I did see that. I did see that he was trying to make you. I do remember seeing that, but I didn't see anything significant. You already knew he was with her. I did not see anything significant, and I definitely saw it as somebody that it was jealousy. So yeah, he's actually using her for a lot of different things. So she's pretty insignificant. She is a tool. I hate to say that, but she's just a tool. She's a means to an end. But I hope that gave you some clarity, love. I don't think he's somebody that you could really have a good, healthy connection with. Yeah, I feel bad for her too because she's hoping he'll change, but I've been that girl. It never works out, but I've been that girl, and I understand why people do that. It's sad to see people do that, but I've seen people do that before. But Dominique, you deserve somebody who is a man of substance. You deserve somebody who has substance. You are welcome. You are welcome. And thank you, Dominique. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks to everybody who booked. And I know some of them have probably checked out for the night, but I appreciate everybody who booked readings with me. That being said, I think we're going to call it a night. I think we're going to call it a done deal. Thank you, Green Eyed Devil, as always. I appreciate you. I appreciate our friendship, Green Eyed Devil. But I think I'm going to go and get timestamps up so if people want to come back and look back at their reading, they can. So with that being said, you guys have a great night. I love you guys to the moon and back. Peace.